Joining me now, one of those who will be doing the grilling, Congressman Trey Gowdy. Congressman, thanks for joining us, A. And B, what do you expect to hear? First of all, I'll ask you later whether he should resign or not, but what do you think how is he going to respond to the new allegations that the DEA was laundering drug money?
I suspect that he will respond to those allegations much like the way he responded to the initial Fast and Furious allegations, which is to claim some level of ignorance, that he's not familiar with the details. He's going to appoint an inspector general as if that's going to make it all go away. I have more than 5 minutes worth of questions for the Attorney General on Fast and Furious, so I will not be getting into the DEA allegations, although Chairman Issa may elect to. I know Chairman Smith, I suspect, may ask about Fast and Furious, but also Elena Kagan and whether or not she should recuse herself. There are the full panoply of issues that are impacted by the Department of Justice will be touched upon tomorrow, but I know several of my colleagues, at least on the GOP side, are going to focus their questions on Fast and Furious. Sure. Because despite the fact this investigation's been going on since February, I still have more questions than I do answers.
Right, Congressman, it seems to me over the last couple of days, it looks like Deputy Attorney General, Acting Director of the ATF, Lanny Breuer, is that right? Am I getting the right person?
Lanny Breuer is one of the Deputy Attorney Generals. I don't believe that he...
But here's my question. It appears that he was given at least 3 or 4 emails that he either read or didn't read and then sent on. At least he knew about what was going on with Fast and Furious. Does it look to you like they're going to use Lanny Breuer as the scapegoat on this?
They're going to have a hard time just using one scapegoat, because I've identified at least 4 senior DOJ officials who knew about Fast and Furious. Lay aside the knew of or should have known. Lay aside that standard. They had actual knowledge, not just of Fast and Furious, but of gun walking. Right. 4 senior-level DOJ officials who knew about it as early as March of 2010. I think Eric Holder, if he wants to persist in claiming ignorance of the facts, he may well have been the last person in the Department of Justice to have ever figured out that ATF was engaging in these untoward tactics. Right. Lanny Breuer, I would love to ask him questions. Gary Grindler, who I believe is now the Chief of Staff for Eric Holder, Jason Weinstein, who's a senior prosecutor. There are lots of folks who knew about Fast and Furious. They knew about these controversial tactics, and they didn't lift a finger to stop it.
All right, sir. Congressman, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll keep our eye on that testimony tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
All right, going to bring it out to the panel. Fox News' Monica Crowley joins us. Dr. Monica Crowley, Fox